Hello folks and welcome back to Cybernight's Flashpoint, where last time Sultan went out and did some missions, a couple of hacking missions, and got us some money. We spent quite a bit of it, but we got a lot of money. I suspect we've got a lot of things we could start selling, possibly. We got some we can mint some of these, I guess. I guess if they're like, hang on, so most in common, but we can mint them? Hang on, 2 out of 2. We have 2 out of 2. Oh, we can't. Okay, because we can't change them. So we have multiple copies of it. Okay, so that's patient dossiers. They're worth, what, total of, except individually 61. There's a 67% chance they're legendary. General personnel. There's several of the low ones there. There's 67% let's see these file sets then. Digital goods, filters. So files, filters. Was there a thing about sets? I seem to remember there being a thing about sets. Filters and sets. Created by a set. Okay, patient dossiers. Can sell this. For money. I think. Yep. I'll sell this for cash as well. Good. Just as a pure checking this. Also, I was recommended that we find our find who our net wraith is. It's going to be you because you sell cybernetics. It's you. Yeah, we need to make sure you level this up. Potato needs to level up because apparently you can get drops for weapons. You can't get drops for cybernetics and programs. So you have to level up. Potato, are you the only net wraith we've got? Unless they do the same thing but aren't called a net wraith. See, Dusty Diamond sells us guns. Rank 2 guns at this point as well. We can have a look at that. And Bastion is telling us combat drugs and hacking drugs. Again, we haven't really looking at that. So look at this real fast. So guns. Nothing's different here. Good to know. Look at our hacking drugs. Blue juice, B2 juice, and stuff like that. Okay, it's good to know. Right, any whomst. Beggars coming off just as pending heist is, as the solid ransacking is, so we got to do that first. We have no one in the trainer, but okay, so let's take a look at you. There is some hacking here. It's basically about stealing some things from lockboxes. There is need for hacking potentially. We also have to kill at least 8 people. So let's see here. We might need reinforcements like last time. There's a small area, slightly restricted sight lines. So we will deploy. I think Bell needs to come along anyway because Bell's high enough level. There's thing is, right? Do we? Because I'm super high level. We do our change all there and goes to there. And we take this team in. Because I'm level 8 already, so I kind of maybe want to bring other people up. Is that something we need to consider? You've got the secure shot suppressed. You've got a defensive suppressed. You've got a defensive suppressed. You've all got defensive suppressed. And if we need to go loud, we can go loud. We need to kill at least 8 things anyway. There's a 15% chance they come and intercept us. But hey. Okay, so now we know who's going in. Rhino's doing legwork. 6 ready mercs. So the only person who's going to have available would be you, and we could send you. We can't send you to training. You can't go into the trainer. There's a high stress at the moment. You're still high-ish stress, but hey. Field Ops Center. Upgrades 9 room leverages. Upgrades 9 room leverages, adds unique leverages. It's upgrade ready, so we can use... So we just use. Did you just use a token? We just use a token on that. So just as a curiosity, we did use a token on that. What does that mean for us now? Mission planning. Alarm malfunction has been applied. We now have that as well. We just brought that with us. And we didn't use, however, this thing. Upgraded. Okay, right. Now we got our tokens back. But this token will take 10. Reveals all loot counters for all stages. Ooh. Interesting. We can optimize our grab. We know what's worth grabbing and what's not. Well, I'm happy to do that and figure out what's happening here. So we have opposition. We also got leaked manifest. Let's go. Pieces of Fulmar have been sent to find in hidden log boxes. Do you think the turncoat could have just put them all in one place? Security and experimental fabrication facility like this is wired up nice and tight, especially for the blue cards. What's the point of this stabilizer? A nanofab just needs cubes and blueprints, unless you need something more. Every now and then, Corps get the idea to modify their blueprints to require some proprietary agent to stabilize the output, a curing agent to fix the fab. It never lasts long. The new tech gets leaked or some cracker cracks it, which is why Dusty Diamond wants it so badly. He wants to be the one to sell it to the street first. Scout ahead, plot a route, and keep options open. Let's empty some loot lockers and find this formula. The 3 files are scattered throughout. Okay, so do we know what's in them then? Spartan mass driver weapon on and we do know. We do get an idea what's what. What do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's less relevant to me. I don't feel a huge need for that. A lot of gold nanocubes and a blueprint for nano edge. I want that one. That's part 1 of the stabilizer and a legendary weapon mod. That's also part of the stabilizer and some armor. So that's not necessary too much. That's not necessary too much. I need this bunch over here. And actually a gun. A full-on gun over there. Cool. Right. Now. Let's go over here first of all, because we need to grab this. Because at least let's pay this in hand. Okay, we do need. We do want to. They do want to kill. We need to kill 8. How many can we see so far? So what are we hacking? There's a computer. You can hack everything from there. Not only that, you can get there right now. You know what? Go there. We can see at least 6 on scans. Right. Let's get inside. See what you can do in there. Right. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna pop this because there's no reason not to do that. Then we're gonna go bam, 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 scan. Oh, I thought I could go that way. I can't go that way. So there's more stuff to do up here. So we're gonna connect here. That's the way out. We found a CPU already. That's joyous day. Scan it real fast. Can we hit them both with null up? Null up takes out both of them. Can we scan again, please? There we go, and spike that CPU immediately. 7 AP left. We'll do that. We'll take that as a turn there. Archangel? There's a lot of people. There's 6 around. You need to kill. These are people who have 168 and 33% AP. I think so. It's not all that bad. If you move to here. That could turn around. Let's see. Can you get a anticipation on you? You're just turning around. And consider what's going to happen next turn. So we're gonna delay and see what happens. Same thing with Bell. Bell. If we want to get to these 3 or 4, we have to go down there and we have to come up here, I think, and do this stuff over here. That's also near the exit. So actually, if that's near the exit, we'll work our way up and leave through there. Okay, so I'm going to crouch down again and delay. See what happens to them. You're patrolling that way. Okay. Okay. You done for the turn? Good. We could pop anticipation on you, but it's fine. You kind of want to maybe move over here. Because next turn we put some shots into you. Okay. Camera's moved over there. So Gamma. Bell goes after that, so unfortunately it doesn't quite work out that way. It controls some cameras, but what camera does that control? That camera over there. That camera over there. The camera back there, and... yeah, easy to do this way. That camera, that camera, that camera, that camera. Okay. Archangel... Unfortunately, these two are still... We don't know what they're doing, actually. I was going to say they're looking over each other, but we don't actually know that for sure. We can move, like, run up here, maybe? Yeah, because I figured there's going to be more people up here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have at least enough here to succeed at this. Okay, Ghost. You're gonna delay. Right. So let's all scan. We spiked that anyway, so grab stuff here. Scan. Grab these two. Scan. Grab these two. Load that again. That's the alarm processing unit, alarm management. That's the SPU. Let's go over here. Connect here. Scan. Do that. Move over here. Corrupt security eye to reduce the meat space sectality by 10. In order to... Okay, yes, we can do this as well. Let's scan here. Gives us everything here. That's also the security one, so we'll bam that there. Spike the security APU. Connect. Scan. Right, so you start disabling stuff. That's sleeping, so... I mean, these are measured long-range cameras. Hack that device. And hack that device. You got AP to use, right? Keep using your AP as best as you can. You still got this. You can do one more AP, which is probably going to be... Yeah, there's a pressure sensor there. So I guess one of these laser meshes is useful to grab. Grab that one. Turn that off. Okay, so let's end return. Okay. Moment of truth at the moment here. I just need to check something real fast. It's Bell's turn. Bell's gonna kill. I want to see if you aren't controlled by anything. Like, are you controlled by something? That's controlling those cameras. That's controlling that door over there. Yeah, okay, so anyway. Right, that's you down. You could move, but actually move. It's important to do that. Right. Gakko, looking over there. Lambda, looking over there. Sitha. Okay, Sitha's moving. Which means that Archangel should be able to kill Gakko. Ghost. Next turn you have to put shots into... Ghost. Delay until after everyone's had a turn. Lambda. Then you look back this way. Sultan. So you can just disable everything here. The laser meshes are important. I'll turn the laser meshes off, because those are on the way to a lot of stuff. Although that mesh is not as important. I'll do it anyway. We're here. Okay. So we connect there, connect there. Connect here. Scan it. Connect. I gotta activate that, because... Right. Can you scan something here, please? Scan that. Download those files. Some more files to do here, so we'll load that. Let's go over here. Scan new. Move here. Load you. Load you. Move here. Scan you. Move the trap there. Grab that. Grab that. So we've been everything. We've cleared this out. So let's... Okay, we can disconnect. You're done for the turn. Right. Good. Keep moving. Sitha. Becca, moving that way, that way. That's fine. No valid target. Okay, in this case. Over here. You're level down, which is what's helping us out here. Okay. Let's give yourself iron grip. Marcus out for you, maybe? Nah, I'm sure with multiple shots. There you go. You got it. Move it that way. And next turn. Lambda, again, you're just doing the search over there. Mago's coming out this way, that's fine, because... No valid target, really? Okay, so this okay, you're gonna do that. Ghost. Go over there. Reload, because you can reload for 1 AP. The double miss was not something I wanted to do. You got 1 shot left only, so I wanted like to get to the position where you can have 4 AP left. So then you can reload. Cool. Bell over here. So we can totally just go ahead and do that, couldn't we? Oh, actually no, that's a mistake on my end. You need to be over here. Because here we have a sniper rifle, looks like. I'll take that, thank you very much. Sultan. Really? You can make that? That feels... No, I'm not going to try that. I feel like you would be spotted. Go back over here. And actually you're going to... Actually, what do we have here? We have block second escalation. That's fine. We'll just packet loss that camera. So body timer. So someone got us. Rose suspicious. You've killed 5 so far. Sultan. It's like Draco and Lambda are next. I'm gonna move you to here. Stay down. Then we'll delay. Draco, you're moving back up that way, that's fine. In relative terms. Lambda, you're turning back over there. So Ghost is going to basically pop out and shoot you. You're going to have to delay until after Archangel, I think. You can't, can you? You have to delay until end turn. Ghost. Do me a favor, reload. Once again. Move up here. Recover some recoil. That's 6 so far. The Archangel move up to here. Your next turn, you will turn off one of these cameras and go get the loot. In fact, you'll delay now. Because you're coming this way. That was my mistake. You should have delayed. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Sultan. You move up to there. Bell. Go there. Who are you? You are Theka. Who can hear you if you shoot? You can hear you if you shoot, okay. I'm very tempted to just put in like a shotgun. If you turn the corner there, we just take you out with guns, but you are too far out of the way. Actually, we get to find out, don't we? Yeah, you're walking back. That's fine. Perfect. So, beepity boop. Oh, that came back on again. Sultan. Packet loss. That one. Maybe seen. Oh, in this case, hang on. Let me just go delay action. We have to go pick. We have to go there, don't we? I think, or is that one less required? I can't remember. That might be one of the ones that's less required. Yeah, it's less required. We don't have to go over there. Okay, so Archangel, we're gonna jam kit. We have here Mindscape Silencer, Paladin R Driver, some armor blueprints, a red key. Oh, I guess it's for the that door over there, which I don't think we'll need. Payday is in hand, cash is good as in hand. So where's the last one? The last one is in here with the armor. So yes, that one there. That one's not really required. Because that's what? It is 100,000 actually. I misread that. That's 100,000. We're gonna grab that. You're gonna go check for a body. That's fine. I think you're not actually required. You're not actually my required body count. Ghost. One over there. Bell, I think the thing about you, Bell, I think you can actually get there and can you actually get a shotgun kill here? Because no one hears you, so it's fine. And Sultan, you go grab that. So we have Matt's X-Lattice armor, an Envoy hardsuit armor, a weapon mod for some kind of thing there. We'll grab all those. All your files belong to us. The entire farm is ours. Good. And Dusty Diamond is our gunrunner, so we do want him to level up and like us too. So if you kill one more, which might be Theka, although Theka's moving away, it might be you. 2 guards are missing, dispatching Theka to intercept. Oh please, come back this way, we'd love that. Yes, thank you. Come this way. You fool. Here we come. Where is it? Silence? Cool. That's also the bonus kills. Move that way. You're not actually leaving now, but you're moving that way. Sultan, you start heading this way as well. Ghost, also start heading this way as well. Actually, hang on. This actually is useful, actually, because if I do this... Block second from escalation until the end of the next turn. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll 100% do it. Yeah, we'll do that, because what that means is... That'll give us an extra turn free, I think. So we'll do this. Bell. Not the fastest mover, unfortunately, but that gives us another 100,000. So at the end of this turn, we will delay escalation. Right, so yield there. You can jam kit that one. Grab 10 gold nanocubes. Like this here's what? An ion supercharger. I mean, we're here, right? We're here, we're waiting for Bell to come back anyway, so... Unfortunately, yes, hang on. That is slightly inconvenient for us. Sultan, can you packet loss that camera, please, and then make your way out. Just leave, honestly. Ghost. These two. Bell, we'll move up to there. Honestly, I'm actually just tempted to just... I'm tempted to just leave. Like, we did everything there. We're missing one lockbox there, but that's meh. We got a fairly, like... We didn't even have an escalation this turn, so we'll just leave. Like, I found a bunch of missing guards. No! A lot of people died. You're the only guy left alive here, but we just leave. Honestly, that went really, really well. That went so well. If I don't worry about having a low body count, when they tell me to kill at least X number of people, it goes very well for me. We don't want to overstay our welcome. That's Ghost. We're out of here. That was really, really good. Even better than last time. It's a total score. We have all three parts of their fancy new stabilizer. Well then, After Image, I knew I could continue to pull this off. The street will be rabid to get it before the Ultratech even starts using it. You'd think they'd learn, but they just keep trying this trick. So we get a full, almost 400,000. Never mind the stuff we found there. I wonder if that's counting that. Nope, it's not counting that. It's not counting the 100,000 we got off that. Bunch of files. So we got, well, we got a legendary weapon mod there, a Mindscape silencer there, a sniper rifle there, a Spartan mass driver, and 3 more level ups there. Sultan, Ghost, and Bell level up. Archangel's like within spitting distance of a level up. Okay, first things first. What did we actually get? Look at our blueprints. Blueprints. Anvil Recap is a battery for a E-rifle or railgun. 2 more guns and reload size. Dazzler, Echo Jammer, Envoy Hard Suit. Blueprint for heavy armor. This armor can be used in 1 Envoy heavy armor per blueprint use, or to embed any intrinsic nano properties while crafting with a different armor suit. So it slows your movement down and lowers your initiative, but gives you protection points. Heavy armor, stealth armor. Excalibur drum. My attack is light armor. Uses some stress resistance as well. Is that an intrinsic property? Has the transferable intrinsic nano properties which are highlighted in green. It's something about, like, the whole point about building armors and fabricating armors is that you can combine 2 different blueprints and start combining, like, properties and stuff. So this has higher... Interesting, this has actually got, like, this will go, so... This has got a slightly higher... This has got higher protection. So why is this... Like, this feels like this should be better. Level 1, epic. Level 1, rare. More expensive. Why is this one better than that one? Smoke grenade, we got a sure shot blueprint. And we got this Wailing Viper. So what else? We also got stuff. We also got weapons, didn't we? We found an E-blade at some point. So we got blueprints for a sword, didn't we? A Panther Stalker revolver. Long sight red. I have to compare that to your filters. Right, so there you go. So we got everything available now. So if I close my filters, so if you have long sight red. So yeah, you're equipping the Street Scout, long sight red. So long sight red has better accuracy, better damage, better armor shred, better range, slightly longer range in the minimum and maximum department, a bigger arc, way louder, although this is suppressed. It is suppressed, but this is going to be louder anyway, because I think the suppression only takes away -20, and got more recoil. The X-Scan suppressor, I was hoping it would tell me what the actual... how much does it actually remove? Mods. The Mindscape Silencer is a pistol silencer with a -20 meter. Okay. The Paladin R driver is a shotgun barrel, increases range and arc and recoil. The Spartan Mass driver is a pistol barrel, which increases damage, pure damage, crit bonus damage, stealth crit bonus damage, and recoil. The Sadr Assault Barrel with a sniper rifle makes so it does more damage, more range, bigger arc, more recoil, more noise. The Tron Hyperflex is an accuracy, an arc bonus. That's purely positive. Like, this has a negative in the reduction of optimal range and damage. This has increased recoil. This has increased recoil and exchanges. I guess you lose stealth crit but gain actual additional bonus crit. So, fine. This gives you more damage there. This, weirdly enough though, is only positives. Increases accuracy, lowers your minimum range. So, min-optimum range down is better, because it lowers your minimum optimum range. That's what it feels like it should be. Same thing with this one. So these things are... So hand grips and scopes are pure good. And as is the E-battery. But barrels seem to have trade-offs. Armor, we found the Matte X Lattice, which is a stealth armor. So it has an initiative modifier. Way less armor protection. It also increases your full auto damage. And your crit bonus damage. Oh, I get it now. Holy crap. Okay. Right. This when it's got full protection points, it has 45% ballistic protection. Once it gets shredded, it has 36. That's what that means. So it's got 56 neutrally, but when it gets shredded, this goes down to 21. So you lose about 35 ballistic protection when it gets shredded. When this is shredded, this is actually... When this can get shredded, it loses basically no kinetic protection. Didn't have as much to begin with. If this is shredded, this is actually better than this one. Right, I get it now. I get it. It's a really weird way of displaying it, but it's like maximum protection, minimum protection, and how many points it takes to get there. Yeah, as your protection points are reduced, the armor will lose protection until it reaches the lower of the two values here, shown by the cracked armor icon. That really should be kind of made clearer when you're mousing over this stuff. I guess, to be fair, I guess it is. I just didn't read it properly. Surprising nobody. So we could have gotten If we go to the market and go to med stuff, Caltraxia is something we could have gotten, which was to buff yourself with plus 15 kinetic armor, plus 15 ballistic armor, plus 1 initiative, plus 1 move points, and stress and wound resistance for the next 3 turns. We also could have gotten, I think it was the Iron Recharger. No, it was a slightly better version, because we had a Caltraxia was level 4. The thing we could have gotten was level 3. But it was something like Ion something or other, so really a better version of this, possibly. Okay, let's back up here. Scav raid coming up from Ultratech. But what I want is Co-Conspire to come off cooldown in 4 days, because we want to see if we can get that to trigger with the net wraith. Anyway, what's the report beggar? It's good I was there. Origami Joe was not ready for just how demanding that was going to be. Herr Schweinschens only sent 2 people, but they were enough to be scary. The first was an assassin for sure, and the second was a walking data recorder. You could practically hear the SimStream recorder running in her head. She soaked up everything that happened all week. I don't know what Herr Schweinschen's game is, but he wanted everything. They demanded to look at previous year's records, meet clients, see the current stock. Between the 2 of us, Origami Joe and I were able to keep them away from the really sensitive details of his network. Do you think Herr Schweinchen is planning to try to take over? I wouldn't put it past him, as the opening moves of a new struggling route and partnership, that was hyper-aggressive. But Origami Joe agreed and let them. It is his shot at the elevator up to the big times, and he's willing to risk it all not to miss it. You have to keep an eye on both of them. Origami Joe sends his thanks, but felt the need to immediately change the locks and rattle all the chains as soon as those goons were gone. And the Varner Brown weaponry? Herr Schweinchen is evaluating the gunrunner network. No guarantee he approves. Hopefully we'll hear soon. I have to say, I hate this Herr Schweinchen for his heavy-handed aggression. Negative relationship formed. And we're about to look over there, and let's do... So we still have an available task. Let's untrash this room then. There he goes. Potato. Yes, okay, so... Programs service upgrade. Exactly what we wanted. Thank you very much. Program service upgrade. So, what does that mean for us? If you go to market, Cyberdex, there you go, look at that. So we have here attack 2, attack 3, data filter, deception 2 is cheaper to use, has 4 uses, so it has cheaper to use and has 3 uses on load. Disarm 2 is cheaper to use. Again, the cost of the thing isn't really the problem. Scan 3 has 8 uses and is really cheap to use, but they're all bigger on use there. And Sleaze 2. Okay, so these are all... So let's think about it. We were running Scan 1, so 60, 60, 60, 60 is what we're running, that's what? 240. Which this thing has an active memory of 360. So at the moment, if we go to the expanded ones, we can take like Deception 2, Disarm 2, Sleaze 2, and Scan 1 all can load at the same time. Attack 3 for you hits for a 68 to 90. It's good that we got that level up for you. Possibly I should have tried to go for the... next time we'll see if we can get the Cyberdex to rank up. But yeah, my goal is to use the Co-Conspire whenever that's up to try to get more missions with you. Right. As your long-time daughter, I think we need to talk. Well, I'm just get Rhino back from her one. I didn't even have to shoot any pirates, but the river was busy with all sorts of riffraff. When you said the shipment of drugs was little, it was good your mules came to pick it up, because I wasn't carrying 100 kilos out of there on my back. Everything's in good hands now. Thank you, Rhino. You've gained 2 favors with Bastion, who's also gained 20% influence. Right. Last things. Who's training? You were training. Rubber compression. overclock. So I'm tempted to increase packet loss up to the next level there. That gives us 2 turns per packet loss. AP cost reduction doesn't really make much of a problem. I think for now we are going to put a point into... we could get a talent, but I don't think I feel a need for that talent much there. Prank possibly in the future, but right now I think I want to make packet loss last an extra turn. Ghost. Climb 2 levels. Ghost goes in 5. Ghost got 2 levels, I think. Right, you get 2 unspent points. Burst fires gain increased armor shred. When scoring a critical hit, gain 2 action points. Gain 3 action points on a critical hit. When killing a target, you gain crit chance. So... interestingly, because this gives you... if you... can I get... what gives me more crit chance? Well, this gives me... this gives them... yeah, so... recover recoil, recover more recoil, less recoil regeneration, more damage. I want to say about something about increasing my crit chances. I guess crosshair lock is crit chance, isn't it? So we could go via plaster cross. Because if we get the crit with crosshair lock, it triggers recoup, which gives us more action points. So if we go this way, which gives us ballistic damage and crit chance there. Slow going. I think we'll do that. We'll go this way around. Slow going. We'll work our way up to crosshair lock, because crosshair lock's crit chance helps us get recoup up. Although 8 turns, increase accuracy. That is. This is AP cost to 0. That's actually very useful too. 40 ranged accuracy as well as bonus damage, and that is just lowers the cooldown by 2 turns because that's a long cooldown. I guess it's when you need that critical to trigger. And bell. Tactical broadcast. Again, I guess you want to go for recoup as well, don't you? Really, because that's critical hits in general. Who's hidden? Dismissed. All. Is there an active all? Yeah, dismissed. Which is weird that remains. Like, are you expected to get them all? The fact that they remember that they were dismissed kind of really confuses me. Anyway, folks, I'll catch you all next time. See you then, and bye-bye.